Hello and welcome. How are you doing all? My name is Shady Selim and I am with you today to introduce you how can we win the challenge of week 3 of Android Dev Challenge for Jetpack Compose. Okay, so what is the theme of this week? First, let's talk about Android Dev Challenge. It started 3 weeks ago. It was by the announcement of the new updates from the Android team, which they announced that Jetpack Compose is now in beta and now you can use it in a real application. So they created this competition, and we are now in week 3 to introduce, as I said, Jetpack Compose to all the developers and to learn how we can use it, and also we can win a lot of prizes. So we can enter the challenge by going to developer.android.com/devchallenge, or go to the developer directly or the Jetpack and you will find the link for the challenge. So it's developer.android.com/devchallenge. And here we'll take a glimpse about this week, which is week 3 speed round. It's all about UI, it's all about design. So they will ask us to create some UI, and the first who will implement the UI or create the UI that they import, they will win a prize. But the whole world or the globe is a big globe, and there are different countries with different zones. That's why tomorrow on the 13th there will be 3 rounds divided to 3 time zones, and you can select the time zone that you would like to subscribe to. There is a pack which opens at 9 a.m. GMT or UTC +8. So if you are from Cairo, so it will be GMT or Cairo local time +6. So it will be 9 +6, which will be at 3 p.m. So if you choose the APEC, you should start at 3 p.m. But if you choose the EMEA, which is Europe time, then you will start at 7 a.m. Cairo local time. And if you are from America, it will be much easier, that it will be 9 a.m. GMT -8. So actually, they will start earlier. They will be the first one who will take the first round for the competition, then followed by the Europe countries. If you would like to join, you can just join with them at 7 a.m. But if you'd like to start in a little bit more flexible time, you can start at 3 p.m. if you are from Cairo. So as I mentioned, it will be GMT +8. So you will have to know your time zone. It is GMT plus how many hours, and you will have to subtract that from the 8. Okay, let's read about the challenge details. Okay, so this is the challenge details. A complete blank page. You don't know what to write yet. Okay, but as I mentioned, that there will be 3 time zones that we'll have to select from. So how can I subscribe? Just enter the submit entry. Click the submit entry, and here you will have to accept the agreement for the challenge. And also you must say that or agree that you are eligible to take the challenge. You will have to read this part and make sure that you are really eligible. Then you will have to select your time zone. How to prepare myself? First, use this template, which is Android Dev Challenge Compose from the GitHub, and click use this template. This will allow you to create a new template. You can rename it Android Dev Challenge Compose, for example. Week 3. Yes, we are in week 3. And you can write any description and just create a public repo. Of course, it must be public, so the Android team can see it. And now I do have my Compose week 3 challenge, but there is some typo. I'll have to fix it. Compose with an E. And yep, okay. Now I am good. And I'll take the link and share it with the team. And now, oh yeah, I must say that I am eligible. Didn't I told you so? Okay, I am eligible, and I approve the rules, and I will subscribe at or start my challenge at 3 p.m. Cairo local time. Okay, so that's it about our challenge for this week challenge. How can we overcome or how can we do this challenge actually? As I mentioned, it will be all about layout. So you will have to go to developer.android.com/jetpack/compose. From here, you will click on Jetpack. You will open the Jetpack, and you will click on the Compose, and you will select the layout. And here, introduce to different types of layouts like the column and the row and the box, and some snippets of code how you can do it and how you can write it. You can start reading this page today and prepare yourself for tomorrow. If you would like me to go for a simple sample with you, if you would like so, just tell me. Okay, so I believe you are good. Even though, let's try to compose a little, okay? I will copy my link and then open. Yes, I will open on my Android Studio. Remember that for this challenge, because you are using Jetpack, you can't use any Android Studio except the Canary version. So you'll have to download the Canary version, the Arctic Fox, because it will have the libraries for the Jetpack Compose beta version. Remember, it's now in beta. I'll click get from VCS and give them the link. Okay, now they will create the project for me, clone, and they will start cloning the project for me. It's already opened. Yes, and here it is, my application. It's still building the Gradle, so we want to be able to see the project yet. But if we open the project folder, we can see our files. All what I need to do is just to compose a little. So we'll open the main folder and then the Java and the UI will open the main activity. Yeah, cool. Now let's open that window. We don't need it anymore. this will be my activity, and as we can see that it has main activity, and it has composable my app and composable light preview and the last sessions. I will tell you what are these composables are for. So my app, actually there will be my UI that I will have to create. And why I put it in there, or they put it in there, just to make sure that this is a reusable component, which is something very nice that they do in Jetpack Compose, that all our works or our work are incomposable and they are reusable. That's the idea of the Compose, and that's why it's much better than the XML. So I will have this element, which is surface. The surface just will create the background. I'll give it a background color, my material theme.colors.background, and give it a text. Actually, text is a text view, and this text view will have a text which is ready, set, go. I will test it in my layout using the light preview, which is the light mode, and the dark preview to test the dark mode. That's why this preview said it will be dark theme, and this will be the width dp and height dp. And in my theme, I've changed the main theme into dark theme equal true. Well, because this is the light theme, so I don't need to say the dark theme equal true, because it's by default it's equal false. And also, as you recall, or if you worked on the Android project before, that your application should start from the class activity, main activity itself. Either if it is the activity or it is a fragment. So in the main activity, I will have on create, but now I won't be calling the XML layout, because all my composables will be in this set content. My theme, so I will call my theme to start my application, and then I will call the Kotlin function, which is my app, which is composable. So it will draw this surface.text in my application. Actually, my project is still building because it's bringing artifacts from online. It will take some time for the first initiation, especially that I'm now using the resources for this streaming. That's why it's not that fast. But after that, application will be super fast and much super than if you've been using the XML in its rendering and it's in every aspect. So I did need to tell you how you can create some composable. So now we do have this text, but for this text, I can need to change it, because if I write the text directly and write another text under it, for example, I said here text equal text, they will be overlapping each other, like that example. Yes, the layout. If I wrote two texts without using any layout, they'll be overlapping each other. They'll be written over each other. That's why if I want them to be over each other, then I will need, which means vertically, then I must use the column, because the column will help me to put the text in a vertical way. But if I want them to be beside each other, which is horizontally, I can use the row. The row will tell my elements that they will be put aligned or in a line or in a row beside each other. But if I want to make sure that they are over each other, for example, I want to put that text over that image, I can use the box. So the box will allow me to put elements over each other, like here in box. Now I have a row, so they will be in a row, and now I have two boxes, and inside this box I can create elements that overlapping or that over each other. They come or they're drawn over each other. You must go to compose layout and read it out carefully, because if you want to be ready for tomorrow challenge, best of luck. I hope that you will win tomorrow challenge. Remember that during the challenge, to use this or to announce your challenge, just use GDG حلوان hashtag in your social media, and use Kotlin Cairo user group in your social media to show off your work in the challenge, and you will get a prize from GDG حلوان and from Kotlin Cairo user group, which is a 1 year of subscription for any of IntelliJ products, which is IntelliJ Ultimatum if you want, or PyCharm, or whatever the product that comes from the IntelliJ company. Thank you. I hope that you did learn how you can overcome tomorrow dev challenge. Remember to submit your entry so you can subscribe to tomorrow challenge, and hope to see you there, and hope you will win one of the Android prizes. Thank you. Have a nice day. And remember that this is only the third week, and there is also another challenge which will be the last challenge. It will be announced next Wednesday. Follow us to learn everything new, and we can help you to win this challenge. And as I told you, to remember to use GGG حلوان and Kotlin Cairo user group hashtag. Thank you for being with us. Have a nice day, and stay safe, stay home, and code well with GGG حلوان and with Google team.